Why do so many leaders live with a scarcity mindset? And do you know the real damage it does to them? Stand by to find out the neuroscience behind a scarcity mindset and how to overcome it to be a better leader. So, what is scarcity mindset? It's our state of mind when we're perceiving an unmet, urgent need. The bottom line is that each of us suffers a scarcity mindset at some point, and understanding ways to mitigate it and its impact can help us maintain and improve performance across multiple dimensions. We almost always relate our motivations back to someone's personality rather than the situational factors that may have been causing certain behaviors. We may assume the person who misses deadlines, double books meetings, is just careless, but in some cases, something else may be going on. They may be functioning under a scarcity mindset. So, when facing an unmet and urgent need, like lacking the time to meet a deadline or keeping personal commitments, a person can react in less disciplined ways. Scarcity impacts everybody's brain in a pretty similar way. Here are three ways that it can wreak havoc on your brain. First, it constantly interrupts our thinking. It creates an intense focus on that unmet need, and it exhausts the mind with constant trade off on creating myopic views of the world. Recent advancements in neuroscience explains the process by which this happens. It's pretty cool. Our brains process information in two distinct ways, top down and bottom up. Conscious choice directs our top down processing, drawing on the higher levels of mental functioning, whereas the bottom up processing is often reacting to primal stimuluses, and this happens well beyond our conscious control. We become physically present but mentally absent as the bottom up thoughts invoked by scarcity continues to interrupt our cognitive thoughts throughout the day. So here's the psychology of the mindset of scarcity. First, we have that perceived urgent, unmet kind of experience going on. Our top down thinking is interrupted by the bottom up responses. Attention and energy is focused on meeting the primal needs at the expense of other concerns. Constant trade offs are being made because of the imagined loss of our self control. Decision fatigue sets in, and our cognitive abilities begin to switch off. Decisions making on the trade offs of the future to the present happens all the time, and we begin to just substitute the real return on investment for just the present way to do things. So, how do we recognize and counter the scarcity mindset? First, I'd point you to the video on victim versus victor to get a comprehensive breakdown on how to overcome all this thinking from a leader's mindset, and I'll include the link. Then, from a practical point of view as a leader, make sure your communications are clear. Most scarcity mindset situations emerge from confusion on resources like time, finances, personnel. Now, here is the bonus tip: build in white space. By purposely building in white space in your day or in project management itself, this slows everything down and allows you to rest and think clearly. Just like digging a ditch, at some point you become exhausted. It's harder to know this from a mentality point of view, so get ahead of it and build in that white space for very purposeful rest. Avoid the scarcity mindset at all costs. We all fall into the trap, just know how to recognize it. Iron sharpens iron. Make yourself and others around you better every single day.